Hello, resetters. I am so excited to be back with you. I have had to step away, y'all. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know I've been dealing with some respiratory stuff, and I am not going to go into that and be a broken record. But it makes for a heck of a hard time actually doing a podcast or recording YouTube videos because you need a voice, right? You need a voice. So I'm super excited. Once again, I'm still running with my word anyway. Anyway is showing up real different than how I thought it would show up. But once again, I'm going to do it anyway. If I have 60% to give you, you're going to get the 60%. But God be the glory for healing and for just raising me up. And so we just going to keep going anyway. So I know it is not Thursday as I normally, when we were on our roll, released episodes to you all on Thursdays, but I've been away. I wanted to make sure you had some kind of bonus track. And you all just responded so well to On One Accord. We had, like I said, a part one and a part two because there was so much juicy information from a couple's point of view to provide to you all that Erik came back to fill in some gaps and to add a few more gems. I asked him just to dig in a little bit more into like how him and Gina craft the budget, what things they pay attention to, some desires of his heart that, he would like to accomplish. And then also the differences between creating wealth and generating wealth and how both are positives. And of course, how I love how he always is able to just throw just some kind of little kudo in here for his boo, for his wife. Just such a blessing. So, y'all, here's a bonus episode as we get back on track to release episodes to you all every Thursday. And this one's called Short and Sweet. See you on Thursday.
Hey, regarding the budget, we add up each expense, rent, mortgage, utilities, lights, heat, water, whatever. We add up our bills, cell phone, car insurance, car note, miscellaneous, gas for vehicles, things of that nature. We add up food, groceries, and the food bill. You better set a budget for that food bill because it can get ridiculous. This does not account for medical bills, tickets, or extra expenses. And then we allocate funds to pay those bills so that we're not dipping in any other account. Ultimate goals for wealth is I want a 7-figure net worth. I also want to acquire properties, eventually leaving one property each for each of my daughters. I also want to get into like trading, like day trading. I don't want to do it, but I want to find somebody with those skill sets. My economic skill sets are very limited. I just know how to save well, allocate funds, build my little nest egg. But I'm pretty sure there are other people who are out there who can grow the wealth that I have exponentially. Um, Wealth is, you're supposed to do two things with wealth: enjoy it and employ it. It must work for you. It has to make money for you when you're not working. And I want to add one more caveat to this. Um, in terms of how you can get wealth, there are certain people who create wealth, people who do podcasts, um, write grants, things of that nature. People who are very creative, who can create wealth out of nothing. They provide a service and create wealth. I generate wealth. I have a job. My employer tells me how much money I'm going to make an hour, per check, per month, and per year. Whereas someone who can create wealth, their earning potential is limitless. And that's my wife. Um, she writes grants for a company. She generates wealth for the company. Um, she's constantly meeting with CEOs and executives of companies and receiving grants for the business that she's doing. She's doing a phenomenal job. So, couples, you may have somebody who creates wealth versus somebody who generates wealth, and both of you all can come together collectively to build your net worth. Remember, you want to work smarter, not harder.